Hey, what is up guys? It is your boy Manny here and welcome to another video on the channel. If you guys are new here, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that great stuff. We're going to try and make you as many coins on FIFA as possible. Try and improve your experience of FUT, help you out, make you craft packs on this channel, make you watch pack openings. If you guys want to be involved in them, come through to Twitch. Links will be down in the description below. It's twitch.tv/Manny_HD. So guys, I know that you guys want to see more in real life stuff. Hopefully we can get that out to you guys as soon as possible. But chill with me on stream. If you guys have any questions, obviously feel free to ask. I'm trying to help you guys as much as possible and create content for you guys as much as possible. As you guys know, I like to upload at least once or twice every single day. So yeah, let's go straight into the video. And guys, subscribe if you're new, please. Hit that like button and hit that notification bell. It will mean the world to me. Let's try and get to 2K subscribers and 50 likes for this video. As you guys know, Carlos Vela is a record breaker card. He has been out of packs for a while. We've actually been picking him up for 87k in one go. Max, some of them have been 85k, some actually 87.5, but we've been flipping him for 95,000 coins. Now, if you guys were part of my stream, you would have seen me picking him up at 86, 85, 87k. So that's why I do urge you to come through live so you can see this and ask questions. We also do squad reviews on the channel. So if you guys want to be a part of that as well and want help with your squad, come through, man. We're trying to cater to all. And a trading guide is down below in the description. We literally do it all here. But there is no content today, as we said, which is great for the market because we actually can find out how to trend trade, especially in an environment which wouldn't be volatile. And when I mean volatile, it means that the trends that we've seen in the past should carry on happening, in the sense that if a player has been rising and falling every single day, we will see that happen today as well, because there's nothing to actually be like, oh yeah, there's going to be some panic because of this card or this card or this card. There's also going to be a name opener of the month coming. There's also going to be loads of cards such as the Team 2 coming, the new season coming, probably icon moments coming. So there's a lot of content to actually go through. And there's a lot of stuff to actually look at and administer. So we are going to go over to Footbin. I'm going to show you guys the art of trend trading and how simple it is, how you guys can use the information that you're getting, and also some potential team of the week investments. Also some Thursday flips. So literally this is going to be a huge video. A huge video. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, let's go over to the PC. Right, so as you guys can see, we've got Camavinga Future Stars. Before I go into that, I'm just going to go into the Future Stars in general. Firstly, I want you guys to go into the popular section. Always I say look at the popular section and look at cards that are out of packs. Now, as you guys can see, firstly, before we go into the cards that are out of packs, you guys can see that Varane is up here, like Kante's up here. These cards really shouldn't be trending. Even this Bruno is up here. That is because Fernandes is in the team of the week prediction. So if that's the case, his price will go up because he'll be out of packs. Same with Varane. Now, a lot of these cards actually have gone a little bit down to what they were earlier today. Now, as you guys can see, 135 is what he was 2 days ago. And I always urge people, if his price goes very close to the Sunday price on a Tuesday, pick him up. So he's very close to 135. Try and snipe him for 135 and you can sell him on for around about 150, because we have seen this card even rise to 140, and even at times on today we've seen this card hit one. I've seen one of them sell actually extremely higher than that. Let's see if there is one over here. I'm pretty sure 142. So that's exactly what I'm saying. And I saw one on the market sell for 148k. So yes, it's not a lot of coins, but it is a start, and it's probably a very riskless method. Now, the closer you get to Wednesday, the closer you will be to seeing this card's price actually going up due to loads of people buying him for team of the week. What I actually tend to do is sell off my cards before team of the week. Now, if he's guaranteed to get a team of the week, then a lot of people will just hold him. But you can see in the sales history that his low in the last 72 hours has actually been 135k, and his high has already been 145k. So if you do pick him up for 135, you will be able to make 2 to 3k easy from this card. So that is why looking at team of the week potential cards is very important, especially on a Tuesday, because they will only go up on a Wednesday. So you could even see his card rise to 150. Same with Bruno. And even though they're golds and they are in packs, because there is no real supply today for these cards because there's no pack content, there is not much risk with the golds. But another thing, guys, you will also see cards like this 88, who is out of pack, go up as well. Because as you guys can see, he's actually being panic sold quite a lot. He got panic sold the other day. So let's go Sunday, for example. He went all the way down to 503k. He rebounded back to 535, went back down to that 505 mark, went back up as well. And then even yesterday, he was following the same trends. And the mad thing is, loads of people are actually monitoring this card for his price to dip back down. Now his price is in at less than 500k, and it seems like following the trends, his price might dip back down to 470, around about that. Now if you do pick up this card around about that 470k mark, you want to get rid of this card by 6 p.m. tomorrow, and you probably will make coins. I'm not going to guarantee it because anything can happen in FIFA, but just by administering this trend, you can see that it's a potential buy. I don't know if you guys remember, I showed you Carlos Vela and how I trend traded with him. Now Carlos Vela was actually very easy, very similar to these cards. Now the reason why Carlos Vela is very easy is because, as you can see, he's got more likes than dislikes. He's quite a popular player, and he every single day in the last 72 hours has been hitting his Sunday price of 88k and rebounding. So look over here, his Sunday price was at 85, rebound to 93, went back down to 85, went back up to 95, then 90, then 95.5, 87, 92. So this was the rebound on Sunday. Same pattern happened yesterday, same pattern, 87, then all the way up to 94. Now that made me think, if it was happening today, then I'm definitely going to buy him. And what happened? His price went 90 to 92 to 90 to 92 to 94, and then I was like, you know what, it's been happening for the last 72 hours, what is the risk? So I picked up 10, and bang, I made easy around about 40k profit, 40 to 50k profit within the matter of minutes. So honestly, what you guys want to do is just look for players that are very, very popular, have high like ratings compared to the dislike ratings, and are in teams for weekend league. Now a lot of these cards also tend to go up even further on a Thursday, as you guys know, and that's why I'm combining this with a Wednesday flip. And then we'll talk about team of the week investing, and then we will also talk about future stars and the market. So as you guys can see, his high has actually been 102k, which is mad, in the last 72 hours, and he has sold for that, which is also a mad Mazzolini. So I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah. So what you want to do is you literally just want to go to, where do you want to go? Yeah, so you literally just want to go to Carlos Vela's card, and you literally want to go to popular over here in players, and as you guys can see, you can see that these are the most popular players right now. Now cards like Isaac, there's not going to be real supply in the next 24 hours, he is down quite a bit, so he could be a buy. Because also guys, what you need to understand is these cards will be out of packs from Saturday or from Friday night. So for weekend league, if someone wanted a 5-star weak foot and a 4-star skill move player, they're going to go for this Isaac card. They're going to go for a lot of these future stars cards because they're so popular. But what will happen? Their price will actually rebound and increase. So that is something that you want to look at. And also, you guys can also see that his price fluctuates between 115 to 120 every single day. Even here, he went to 125. There was a point he went to 118 and then went back up to 121, back down to 116. So this is basically telling me anything around about the 115, 110 to 115k mark for Isaac is a great buy. And can we do that? Can we see that? Yes, we can. But first, you guys know that trends are very similar across all the popular players, and even if you look at his likes, it's very high. So we're not going to talk about these trend tradings or trend trades anymore because I've already done a video of that in detail on this channel. But what we are going to talk about are team of the week investments. Now I normally look at our predicted footbin squads for team of the week. Now the reason being is because I think that footbin and foothead actually have the most accurate predictions and the best predictions, which is a madness. Now as you guys can see, this is the prediction that the footbin is doing. A lot of predictions actually, instead of Luke Shaw, have Bruno Fernandes. So that could be an option as well. But if you do invest into Luke Shaw, I can see why you're doing that, because his price will literally triple if he's like 1 or 2k. So if you want to get into it, you want to get into it early, and you want to also see if people have already invested it into the past. Now, a lot of people do their team of the week investing on Sundays. The reason why I like doing team of the week investing on Tuesdays is because if some of those cards get panic sold, you can pick them up at the same price as the Sunday, so you want to monitor it. Now, Oyarzabal's headliners would obviously go up if he gets a team of the week, which will be absolutely insane. Other than that, this team of the week looks pretty meh because of Varane looks decent and so does Mukiele. And so the Shaw looks okay, but he's still a bit slow. So to be honest, this team of the week isn't great, so there's not a lot of hype around it. However, what you do need to know is that there are hype for key players like Varane and Mukiele. So what does that actually mean for team of the week investments? That means that you want to invest in links. You want to invest in strong links as much as possible. So you could be invested, if you guys have like 1 million coins, or if you don't, you could be investing in cards. Like for example, Varane could have a link to Mendy. Loads of people would want Ferland Mendy. And the reason being is because he's a link, right? But you can see that his price is already up. So what you want to do is see if he has those daily fluctuations and if he's been inflated. And as you guys can see, his fluctuations have occurred, and he has also been inflated at that 1925 mark, right? But also he's been doing it pretty much nearly every night. Even on the Sunday, he went up he went down to 15k and went back up to 16k. So for me, the reason why I don't really like this card is because he's an 83 rated. However, if you do see this card around about 17k mark, very riskless, very easy, and a strong or hyperlink to Varane. So it is a very nice investment. But loads of people will be investing in this card, so I would stay away from the over investment, because you can see that there was a lot of panic sell here because of the supply, and then loads of people have been buying back. And it's up 3k already. I don't know how much higher he would go, and he's not that great in the game anymore. So that's that. You could also look at a Varane for an investment, which we talked about earlier. His price is going back down to that 135 mark. I think anything between 130 to 135 is a decent buy. The reason being is because look at his price, right? Yes, he is significantly up, but we know that he's already hit 145k. So by tomorrow, we want to get rid of these cards. We always want to sell in the hype for team of the week. We don't want to wait for team of the week because it's not guaranteed profit. It's not a guaranteed way to make coins. So that's that. Another card you guys could look at are just Leipzig cards. So you could be looking at Szoboszlai. I don't know how you spell his name. So yeah, you could be looking at Szoboszlai if you've got that 1 million coin mark, because he would get that strong link to Mukiele. I know that Mukiele isn't a direct link. However, loads of people are playing the 5-3-2 now, so I don't know what they're going to do. And also, I've been flipping this card between 600 and 650k quite a lot. And as you guys can see, his price yesterday went down to 590 and went, apologies for that, and went back up to 630k. He actually hit 640 and 650 overnight last night. So he is a potential buy. Practically any Leipzig player right now that is a strong link as well, like this Inform Galaxy, he's out of packs. He is up quite a bit. But what you guys want to do is look, his price on the Friday was 45k. So you wanna literally pick him up as cheap as possible. And also, if Mukiele does get that inform, his price will literally go up to at least 50,000 coins. And every single day you are seeing this card actually hit the lows of 40k, which is under the realms of trend trading. So if you guys want to be out within 30 seconds, you guys can. Not 30 seconds, within 30 hours, you guys can. The reason being is because I actually look at trends more than I look at team of the week investing. You guys can do team of the week investing, which I'm giving you the options for now. However, trends are a lot better to look out for, because you are guaranteed to make your coins back regardless if the guy's in the team of the week or not, because you're trying to get out before then. Yes, if he's in hype, you can make even more coins, but that is something that you guys should always be wary of if he is in hype, because that's all you want to do in trends. You want to monitor what's going up, you want to monitor what's going down, and don't touch the cards that are actually going down unless they're at a price that you're comfortable in paying. Now, I always recommend, if you're scared of an investment, just move on to the next one and move on to a player that you're comfortable with. And obviously I'm comfortable with, well, I'm not really scared of any investments now because I've tried them all. I've lost coins, I'm completely transparent with you guys, but I've also made coins. And one card that I would invest in, especially for that link, is this Upamecano because of that hyperlink. Now his card is actually up quite a bit from Sunday. From Sunday he went actually as low as 95k on the Sunday I saw him at. As you guys can see, there was a point where he hit 93k. So yeah, see, I'm not chatting, and then he went back up to 102k, which just shows me every single day this card has that trend as well. So if you see this card around about 95, 96, you can buy him, flip him for 105k, easy days. So yeah, and also guys, the best thing about that is you guys can start looking at Neymar investments. And what do I mean by Neymar investments? I mean like special cards that link to Neymar. So you could be looking at like a Draxler, for example, or a Rafinha. You can be looking at Draxler's UCL live card. If he goes back down in price to around about 55k, that's a nice price for him, because if Neymar gets the player of the month, his price will go up anyway, because he'll have a strong link. Another card that could go up is obviously this Mbappe team of the year, but if you guys don't have the coins for the team of the year, his record breaker will also boom. A lot of people might actually sell off the Mbappe gold, but we'll see how that goes. Loads of people have been starting to invest in this record breaker, especially since team of the year, when I told you to invest at the beginning, just because his price will go up. And what happened was he went from 2.3 mil to nearly 3 mil, and he fluctuates between every single day. He actually fluctuates between 3 mil flat and 2.9 mil. So, and sometimes he actually hits the low of 2.8. So yeah, you guys can make a lot of coins from these cards as long as they're strong links. But obviously that is a lot of coins to put into a player for an investment. So what I tend to do is try and go for the cheaper options. I wouldn't really go for an Mbappe, even a gold Mbappe. I would probably look at, if it was me, I would go for Draxlers, I would go for Rafinhas, I would go for I don't think Marquinhos has one, but I would go for this Draxler. I would also look for this Rafinha, this headliner Rafinha. I feel like he's an amazing card to trade with, especially because his price is at a really nice price. And after that streak, guys, after that streak where they drew or they lost, I can't remember, his price actually spiked down from 55k to 37. Now he's actually not significantly higher than 37k, which is absolutely amazing. He also gets a hyperlink to a Neymar, which is absolutely impeccable for the links. And thirdly, this card could actually make you a shit ton of coins, because like if you look in the hourly, his card fluctuates from 40 to 45k every single day. So you can make a fortune off this card alone. And he's been actually one of my favorite cards to trade with throughout Future Stars. But talking about Future Stars, it can't be a Future Stars video or a promo without talking about what Future Stars I don't like for an investment and why you should invest in some of these Future Stars. Now, I like this Lunin. I like this Lunin a lot, but his price is actually down from where it was earlier. Now, this card was actually over invested at 61k and 60k after coming out. The reason being, chat or guys, is because of that Varane. He gets a strong link to Varane. Loads of people prefer him to Totw, so they are trying to get this card. I actually think 55k, 56k is a great price to buy a Lunin. Otherwise, this card will be overly invested in at 60k. Because to be honest, look, you buy him for 55, you get out at 60, you're still making decent profit. That's the truth. You're still making 2k profit, which is something that I would say is okay. But the risk behind it isn't as much as you would think. And also, this card going out of packs, he's got some desirable traits. He's also 6'6", or he's 6'4". There's a lot to actually want from this card, and you will get. So that is one thing that I do think that you guys should take into consideration, the strong link to Varane. Now, I also like this Dalot. And the reason why I like this Dalot is because he is probably a very good card. He's going to get another card anyway, which is going to be a right back version. He gets a strong link to like Ibra. He also gets a strong link to Ronaldo. I know Ronaldo plays on the on the right wing for if you've got the future stars, but you can get the gold or the inform or the team of the year as a centre mid, and you get a strong link to him. Now this card is actually back down from what he was before because he was over invested in, and now is your chance, guys, to get into a lot of these over invested players, because if they were invested and going up to all the way up to like 72k and you can pick them up at like 67, 65, 64, then I would say go for it, because this card will be out of pack soon. He would have a right back version, and although there are a lot of left backs in Serie A, some people have been using this card off cam, and loads of people are probably going to be using this card for weekend league because this card is actually pretty good. People have been using him centre back, people have been using him as a CDM, so there is a lot to be desired from this card in particular. So if we do go to the rest of the future stars, let's just go to popular because some of them will be there. You will see that we've talked about, I don't know if we talked about Reece James, but Reece James is fairly high compared to what he was before. But Dest, I don't know if you guys saw my previous video, one of my previous videos, I managed to flip Dest, I think on a Sunday, for 400k. So he's actually back down to 360k, and as you can see in his history today, he's actually been between 370, 360, but if you actually look at last night, you'll be able to see that his price was actually, 1 second, it doesn't go that far. It doesn't go that far, chat. But basically, his price actually went as low as 345k, and then he went as high as 380k. So what does that say? That means that there is a huge investment there is a huge chance to get into this card. The fact that his price is going back down, if you can get him around about that 350k, you guys could be making a lot of coins on this card. Now this card I actually like the most for an invest because he's got that strong link to Messi. He's the best right back in La Liga, and loads of people will be using this card in weekend league. But anyways, guys, if you have enjoyed this content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all of that good stuff. And till next time, guys, in a bit. Peace.